Kish, my world, top of the morning. Welcome to this brand new day, brand new video. And we're talking about money today. Let me start by showing you this. This is Norwegian money. This is 500 crowns. I'm not sure, but I think this is the highest denomination there is. I don't think I've seen 1000. But yeah, this is like 500 Norwegian crowns, and it has like a boat here. Oh, mine is a bit chopped off. I don't know why. I hope they'll accept it. This is 200, and it is a fish. Norway is very, very rich in fish, by the way. So maybe that's the reason why it is there. And here we have 100 crowns. And it's a ship. I think it's a Viking ship. Yeah, and on the flip side, we have, yeah, I think they are similar. No, yeah, it's just something funny we are saying. I'm not really used to using cash. I'm used to using a card when I do my payments, but I got my hands on some cash, so I want to show you guys the cost of living in one of the world's most expensive countries. Yes, guys, I am currently in Norway, in Oslo, and it is quite expensive here, man. So it is considered to be among one of the world's most expensive countries to live in. So let's go and see how it is. I'm gonna be doing some basic grocery shopping, and you guys can come along. We'll check out the prices of things. We'll see how much basic things cost around here, and we can compare it to your local home currency for comparison, because I might forget to do the exact translations for you guys. Let me just tell you how much $1 is equal to as of the making of this video. So $1 is currently equal to 11.13 Norwegian crowns. So that's what we're gonna be basing it off on. So whenever I tell you the currency in crowns, just translate it back to the Norwegian krona, and you'll see how much it costs approximately in US dollars. Yes, so let me put on my jacket, and then we go off to the streets and get some shopping done. That is it. So guys, that bus over there is one of the city buses that you can take when you are traveling in this country. They are called the Ruta buses, and to travel on that bus, we are not going to use the bus, we're just going to walk. But if you want to go on that bus for one single journey, it will set you off a total of about 45 Norwegian kronas, and that is an approximate of $4. Yes, so that would be the first thing we have to think about when we're thinking about the cost of living in Norway, one of the world's most expensive countries. So the bus here, public transport, if you want to ride for a single journey ticket will take you for 1 hour, and you can use the bus, the metro, and the train only within this first zone. They have different zones, so that will set you back a whooping 45 Norwegian kronas. So yeah, that's $4. Let me know, guys, is that a reasonable price when you compare to where you guys are from, or is it way expensive? So that's just one of the tips, but otherwise you can always do what I do, and you can just take on your feet and walk it out. And another thing you'll realize when you're going for grocery shopping, like I am carrying this bag here. It's a Swedish bag called Campus Vänner. Now you carry your own shopping bags here if you want to save money, because if you go to the store and you want to buy your groceries and you need like a plastic bag or a paper bag to carry your groceries home, it's gonna set you back about $1. It's gonna cost about $1 for one paper, one plastic paper. Slightly less than $1, but you can imagine maybe like 90 cents or 80 cents. So if you want to save money, bring your own bags and use them over and over and over again. I mean, it's a good thing according to me, because it saves you a lot of money, and you recycle the paper, and it's good for the environment also. But yeah, if you think you just want to buy, maybe you go and you do your shopping and you buy like 3 bags, already that's about another $3 that has gone into minus in your account. And if you do that every single time that you are going for grocery shopping, trust me, at the end of the day it will count off. All right, so the first store, or the store that I'm gonna be going to buy at, is one very common store here in Norway, Oslo, and not in actually the entire Norway, but today I'm in Oslo, so I'm going to this store over here, and it's called Rema 1000. Rema 1000, basically Rema 1000. I don't know why it's called Rema 1000, but nobody says Rema 1000. They always say Rema 1000 because 1000 means 1000 in Norwegian. Alright, so let's go in and see the cost of stuff here in this country, the cost of living, and then compare it with your own country. So as you can see, it says welcome, and it's open from 7 to 23 every day of the week. Yeah, so that's good. We're finally in. And usually they put the things that are on offer around here. So you can see like these ones cost 39 You'd bear, they call it here. We call it jordgubbar in Swedish. Yes, so it's about 400 grams and they go for 39. And another juice that's on offer here, but apparently there's no price, so we can't really tell. But this is the grocery section. So, and the drinks here also, you can see, if you want to get like a Coca-Cola 500 ml bottle like this one, yes, Cola Zero, it will set you back 23 Norwegian, 23.9. And by the way, if you buy this one, you also have to add 2 krona for something called pant. If you see here, they've written 2 pant. So you'll pay the price of the soda, which is 29. Then you'll also pay 2 krona for the bottle, so that if you return the bottle, they give you back your 2 krona. Okay. All right. If you wanna get yourself like a Monster Energy, it will set you back 24.9. I don't know why they always write putting 0.9 instead of just saying 25. And yeah, this is it, Monster, 0 sugar. And also you have to pay for the bottle, it's not free, so you have to put 2 extra, so it will be 25 plus 2. This one, 0 sugar, is a bit cheaper. Yeah. I don't know if they have Red Bull. I can't see any Red Bull, but that's the average, 24 to 26 around here. Yes, and as I was telling you, when you get the bottles, when you pay, you buy stuff like this, you pay for the bottle. But if you want to return the bottle, you just come to this machine over here, and then you just put the empty bottle inside here, and then the thing will process money and give you a ticket, and you can go and get it from the counter. Yes. Okay, let's go and check out some greens. Greens are important to see the price. So if you are gonna get yourself some apples from Pink Lady, they are gonna set you out 43 krona short, 43.9, so basically 44, and this is 25% bonus. Wow. So 43 krona, again, we saw it's like $4 approximately. Yes. If you need to get yourself some sweet potatoes like this one, 1 kilo, they sell it per kilo. 1 kilo of this will be let's see, 25 Norwegian krona. Yes, so what is it, like $2. And if you want the normal potatoes, they will cost you 26, yes, for this bag of 2 kilograms, and it's 10% bonus. Amazing. This is a clementiner, so they will cost you 40 Norwegian krona for a kilo. So this is about 2 kilos, I presume. So this will probably be 80 krona if you go to the store, buy there, I mean in the counter. Yes, kiwi fruit, this one. If you need to get yourself some kiwi, it will set you back 5 krona per one of them. So if you take how much you want for 5 krona each. Cherry tomatoes, here we have cherry tomatoes, and they cost 15 krona for 250 grams. Yeah, so that's quite okay. So I don't know, guys, what do you think when you compare to your home place? These ones we have Druwe cost 28.9, so basically like 29 for 500 grams of this one. Yeah, and you can choose either red or green, and it's the same price basically. Okay, so I'm not gonna show you the entire shop, so let's get away from the greens. This is the greens area, fruits and greens. But let me show you a pizza. If you want like frozen pizza called Grandiosa, this is different types of pizza here. The Grandiosa, you can see. So if you want, some of them cost 59 for the small one and 30 for the big one. Yes, and if you want the gluten-free, it will cost you 86 krones. Yeah, that's about it, man. Okay, let's go and look for other basic things like milk, for example. It's getting a bit hot. Milk and bread and meat, probably. Yeah. Okay. Where is it? Okay, here is the bread section. So this is just basic breads like buns and everything, but I'm gonna look for like the real loaf that we eat at home, in the mornings. And for that we are gonna start with somewhere like here. Yeah, but there's no price here, but like this Pog and Limpa over here will set you back for 47 krona. If you can see well, 47 krona for this one. So it's quite expensive actually for that one, because like in Sweden I think we buy it for like 30 krones, but here is like 47, so it's about 17 krona extra, but you can always get other varieties like this one is for 39 krones for this one, but the secret is you have to cut the slices for yourself. And then we have this one called Super Yel. This one is 29, so it's a bit cheaper. Yeah, and this is how it looks like. So basically 30 krones you get this bread for. Okay, but let's go and look for milk and juice and stuff, which is on this other side. Yes, so if you want a bucket of milk like this one, Tina Hell milk, it will cost you 23.90. But you can also get cheaper. This is like, because it's 3.5% fat. Let me just open here and you see. This is 3.5% fat, but this one is 0.5% fat. It's a bit cheaper and it goes for 20, and it's more healthy. And this is like 1 liter. So if you want like 1.5 liters, it will be 39.40. And if you want 2 liters of the 0.5, it will be 31.40. So this is 3.7% fat, and lactose free is more expensive. But yeah, that's I don't drink milk, so I don't really know the difference with other places. Yeah, and let's look at some juices. Some juices cost you like 39, 33, 34. Yeah, so it's about the 30s range. Yes, and remember guys, $1 is about 11 Norwegian krona, so you can do the math for yourself. Okay, what do we have here? Here we have butter for your bread. So if you want the one for spreading, is 32 krones, 32.90, and this is like 250 grams. Yes, and you can have 39 also, and so on. Yeah, let's look at some pork leg, things that you put on your bread, like the salami and the cheese. I don't know if we have cheese around here. Yes, here we are. Okay, so if you want a standard cheese like this one, which is oh, this is lactose free, so this one should be more expensive. I just want to find the standard one, but anyways, this one goes for 56.90. It's quite expensive, man, quite expensive, but cost of living, I don't know. I really don't eat cheese and stuff like this. Oh, and here's one unique thing there is in Norway. There is something called brown cheese. This one is very unique to Norway. A lot of places don't have brown cheese, so yeah, it's pretty dope. And it goes for 54.90 for this one. And it's also different types over here. Yes. Okay, let me go and get some stuff that I need myself, and then we'll continue with the journey and show you what it is. That is it. Maybe one important thing I need to show you guys also for the meat lovers is how much some type of meat costs here also, so you can have a rough idea. So if you want to get like some chicken, we're gonna start with some chicken, and here we have like chicken fillet, 1 kilogram of chicken fillet, and this one will set you back a whooping 162 crowns. Wow, for chicken fillet, really quite expensive, you know. And if you want 250 grams, it will set you back 52, you know. And this is the chicken breast, which will take you 69. Yeah, that's quite crazy, you know. And here we have some beef, you know, some cutlet there. It will go for 89, but at least this one is like 4 pieces of it, you know. So yeah, if you eat meat, you will have to suffer some extra cost, you know. Yeah, and here we have like minced meat, the chicken one, the minced chicken meat. This one will go for 60 crowns if you are interested in it. Yes, 59 or 60. So guys, let me know, what do you say? What do you think? Is Norway cheap? Is Norway expensive? Do you think it's fair? Do you think people just over exaggerate it? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And after here, I'm gonna also take you to a different place where we're gonna do some greens shopping, where it's usually much cheaper because it's like a foreign shop, you know. But yeah, so far so good. This is what is here. Okay, now let me continue with my own shopping, then we'll continue with the video after that. That is it. So guys, that has been one of the shops here. It's called Rematusen. So we're gonna go down to the city center, and we're gonna go and look at one more store that is known as Kiwi. Kiwi is also one of the better known stores here in Oslo. And we're also gonna go and compare the prices there, and also see if it's cheaper or more expensive. So hold in mind what we had. Yeah, so that's some of the cost of the living of basic things here in the beautiful Oslo, Norway. Yeah, a very beautiful country, but also quite expensive for your pocket. But if you are actually visiting here as a tourist, you will really feel the pinch. But if on the other hand you are working here, you don't really feel the pinch as much, because the Norwegian salaries are pretty decent. Yeah, they actually get really well paid here. So that could be the difference of why it's possible to survive here. Man, it's cold that even my eyes are tearing up. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why people, they actually do get by without any problem. And the good thing is, if you're living in Norway and you travel outside, the power of the krona is so good, because you have so much money to spend and things become almost half the price of what you're used to, you know. Yeah, so that is what happens here. I don't know exactly how much the average income here is, but is somewhere over $20 an hour. That's how much you get. So if you do that, you actually do go by quite well with the salary you get compared to the cost of living. But if you're here as a tourist, If you come from Kenya with your Kenyan shilling, hey, it will really sting. Yeah, even the euro, you'll really feel it here because it's not cheap at all. Okay, what do you guys think so far? Let's now go take the bus. Yeah, because it's a bit cold. I want to take the bus to the next stop and we can find out how much the next store, which is called Kiwi, costs when you want to do such like a shopping. Kish my world. So here's the bus. We get into the bus. Remember, it costs 45 crowns to get in, and you need a valid ticket before you can come in. All right. Guys, I'm in the middle of Oslo over here, and somebody was trying to be Swahili like and wrote Kiburi Kenya. Kiburi Kenya. If you're Kenyan, you know what this means. Instead of writing Karibu Kenya, they said Kiburi Kenya. Oh my gosh, Kiburi Kenya. So guys, another alternative that you can actually get in Norway for a bit slightly variety food and cheaper is like this foreign shops. Like this is a strictly Asian shop where you get a lot of Asian products like what you're seeing over here. This is like chicken noodles things, and you get like the whole thing for like 90 crowns, and just a whole bunch of Asian food. And even when you see the people who are coming to buy here are mostly Asian, so they have a lot of Asian foods. I actually don't understand most of them. A lot of even Asian meat, fish, prawns, everything. You also have like some samosa, like these ones over here, which you can get for like 40 crowns, and it's a whole variety. Asian snacks, like you can see, we have fish over here. Different type of fish everywhere. Yeah, I don't understand how to cook half of this stuff, so it's pretty challenging for me. Yeah, but I can see they have like a tilapia, Asian choice tilapia, for 89 crowns per kilo. So basically you just come and you take like one of these one, and then they go and check how many kilos it is, and that's how much you're going to be charged for it, you know. Yeah. And here we have the red fish, you know. Yeah, so it's pretty diverse, and a lot of rice, of course, and all of this, which majority I do not understand myself, but let me just come around and see how it is, you know. And we have some green section over here also if you want. Yeah. Wow, it's such a variety, man. I wish I knew how to cook half of this stuff, then I would really have a good meal. But they even have some quail eggs, you know. Wow. Yeah, man. All of this one is the usual greens, but I definitely need to learn something. But speaking of which, I think I need some soy sauce, so I'm gonna get myself a soy sauce from here as we move on. Yes, and then we'll go back now to the regular type of shops, Kish my world. So there's a variety of different things around here which you can also enjoy. Okay, let me choose my soy sauce, then we move on.
Still også ja, den. Alle gamle dine. Okay.
Alright guys, so the next store I'm gonna go to is this one called Kiwi, and it's also open between 7 and 23 every day of the week. Yeah, so it's also one of the better priced stores here in Norway. So let's go in and just compare the prices and see how the things are. I don't know if you remember how much the other ones in Rematusan costed, but you can see, like, for example, the avocados here, the mango, the oranges. Yeah, so this is the green section, like most other places. Yeah, not too big. The apples here are a bit slightly cheaper, I think, like 43.90. Yeah, when we compare the ones we saw, it's the same brand. Sorry, the Pink Lady. Yeah, here it also costs just 43. Okay, and the juices are pretty much the same prices in the 40s, like 40, 45, 51. So you can see generally it's not such cheap prices when you compare to even the other one. And that's the cost of living in the world's most expensive country. You can get some bananas here for like 26 basically for a kilo. So not to be confused, you can be confused and get this one and think it's 26, but it's actually per kilo, and this is probably like 1.5 kilos, so it would cost you like around 30 something. So you need to know that. We can compare also the drinks here. The Coca-Cola, like the one we saw from the other place, is still pretty much the same, 24.90, but you have to add 2 crowns for the bottle. Yeah. And this is the drink section. Bubble water, bottled water is 1940 and so on, and it was cheaper. Yeah, let's cross over to this other side and see what we can get. This is just I want to see the basic stuff again, like the milk and the meat. Oh, here's some more meat. So if you want like the minced meat, this one short thigh is pork, and it costs 46.90, as you can see, 46 krona 90, about $4. Yeah, this one for $5 is also a different type, but this one is chicken, most of it, because it says shilling. Shilling is chicken in Norwegian. And here we have more. They have more variety of the meat here when you compare to the other one, but the prices are pretty much about the same. Like this one is going for, let me just open so you can see, 63 for the minced meat, short fash. They call it short dig, I think, but in Swedish we call it short fash. Yeah. So, but the good thing with this kiwi, they have this brand called Fast Price. Fast Price usually has the cheapest prices in the Norwegian market, so they're always good to buy. Yeah, but of course, you know, I'm vegetarian, so I don't eat meat, so we're gonna skip off on that. Yeah. Here we have the cheese section, of course, and if you want, it's a diverse type of cheese over here with different types, different brands. But again, I'm not a cheese eater, but I can tell you, like, let me take just one so that you just see the same one we saw in Rematusan, the Norway. It costs 51 and 40. That's the approximate price. And if you want the ones like that are in quiver, like in pieces, is like around 50. And remember, Fast Price, again, it's always cheaper. Fast Price, this brand is the best prices in the market. I don't know how good they are, how reliable it is, or how authentic it is, but it's usually very, very cheap, and they have a lot of things in Fast Price, so that's a good thing, I think. And here we have meat, like chicken. Also, it goes for about 62, 63 pieces. But fish is actually interesting to see. Lux or salmon is actually very, very well. You get it from here in Norway. There's a big market of lux here, but it's not cheaper. Look at this. The lux fillet costs 172. Yeah, for this one, 172 for 4 of them, man. So it's not cheap at all. You'd think it would be cheaper, but it's not, because it comes from Norway. Yeah. So let's see the eggs for the egg lovers. Again, let's look at the cheapest brand, which is Fast Price. I told you Fast Price has almost everything. and this one goes for 49.90, so about 50 crowns. Yes, but guys, the funny thing is, some people say Sweden is way cheaper than Norway, but I'm gonna do the similar video in Sweden, where I'm actually from, and you will see that the difference is very little compared to the prices that that are here. Because in Sweden the salaries are like half, almost half, slightly higher than half the Norwegian prices, but the prices in the grocery stores are almost the same. So for me, I feel like Norway is way more better to live in, because you earn well, and even though it's a bit more expensive, you still have enough. But that's another video for another day. Milk, again, we're back to milk, and basically it costs about 18 to 24, the milk, and this is like flat milk, which is like 0.5%. If you want more fat, it gets more expensive, you know. So basically it's about the same price, 18, 20, you know, as the ones we saw. And the big ones is also 18. Oh wow, or like 34 for the let milk, as you can see. Yeah, so I hope you guys are learning something about the cost of living here in Norway, the prices and everything. And there's so much to show you guys, but this is just some of the basics, you know, so that you can get to understand how much it costs to live here. Okay, let me continue with my grocery shopping, and we'll continue on with the video after I have done my shopping. That is it. Okay guys, finally, to finish off the video, I'm just gonna show you a place where, if you're new to Norway and you need to get some cheap stuff away from those shops that I showed you, there's this street foods, especially for greens and vegetables. I recommend you to come and get them from here, because you see, look at this. Here you see them outside, they're mostly like from Arab people, and they have very, very good prices as compared to the other shops like Kiwi and Rema 1000. Like this is one in Brugata here, and you can really get a lot of stuff for good price, and you just get to see the prices. Everything is written here, like 19 for lime. You have onions like 5 kilograms for 40 krona. You have you know, avocados. The apples that we saw that were very expensive here, they cost only 19. Yeah, so 19 krona, as you compare to here, there where it was about 45 krona, you know. Such a big difference. Yeah, even when you see like the apple cider, everything is much, much cheaper here. So for me, I usually prefer to come and do my greens and fruits shoppings here, instead of going to those expensive places, you know, because here you get, and it's a good variety, good choice, so it's pretty dope, if I may say so myself. So I'm gonna go inside and just do some more shopping of this stuff, and then we'll finish the video from there. That is it. Alright, as you can see, I am heading home with my 2 bags on the side full of shopping. So it's been up and down. I have bought my stuff, and I'll just show you what I got, what I bought, and how much I paid for everything in these 2 different shops. I actually think I'm quite satisfied with what I bought, and it's okay prices in my opinion, but I also know how to get the cheaper prices. But this is how it is in yeah, in the world's most expensive country, man. Not cheap, and dare you not go out and eat outside. Like, it's so much more expensive than actually you could even think. If you go and have dinner somewhere without drinking anything, it probably costs like 6. What is this guy doing? There's a stupid drunk guy here. He's stolen this thing of cigarettes, and now he's throwing them on the ground. Look what he did. It's crazy, yeah? Yeah, man. So anyways, he just stole the damn thing. Yeah. And I got him on video, so just in case. Yeah, but that's how it is in the world's most expensive country, and that's the prices that you have to pay if you're living here. But as I was saying before, this guy started making a mess. If you want to go and actually eat outside, it will cost you even much more than the prices that you're seeing here. Because maybe for going out for dinner, for a meal and something to drink, it would cost you something over 350 krona, you know, food and drink. Yeah, so it's not super cheap, but most of us prefer to make food at home, eat at home, and just enjoy life at home. Okay, Kish my wall. So let's just go and finish off this video as you see how much we have spent today totally in shopping. I actually got some extra stuff, so I was forced to buy a plastic paper, and it set me back 7 krona back. Yeah, so it ain't cheap, man. So guys, finally I'm back home. Yeah, chilling. So here's the everything that I bought today, and just from everything that I got, I paid a total of 395 krona. Yes, this is, how much would this be? Yeah, about 30-40 dollars. Yeah, something like that. And you can say it's not such a big shopping thing, but it quite costs quite a lot. So that's basically the cost of living in Oslo. Is not super cheap, but actually for me this is really cheap. Oh, it's quite okay because, as I said, yeah, if you're working here, you also get some extra moolah. And I've been working now here for a month, I think 1 month, yeah, going into my second month, and I can say the money here is quite good compared to Sweden. So, but if you're a foreigner visiting here for the first time, it might cost you a little bit more extra. So that is it, guys. Kish my world, top of the morning. Thanks for watching today's video. Cost of living in the world's most expensive country, Norway. See you in the next one. Subscribe, like, and share. Boom, that is it.